Alright, I wanted to explain a little bit about what I'm doing now. You know, I used to do lots and lots of Matisse kind of style nudes. I love doing this. This is something I've done before, and I thought, well, I've got this surface, so I was just inspired to draw one of my ladies, one of my goddesses, and when I do my nudes, they're not realistic as my other things I do, the portraits I do. They're not realistic either. But I really like the voluptuousness of a woman's body, and anyway, so I just thought, well, okay, well, I've got this surface, and I thought I would use some charcoal and do a drawing on this surface. And again, this may be something, in fact it probably will be, something I cover up eventually. But it really is getting me back to doing some more of my drawings again. And this is very free form. The whole thing is just based on, basic shape. Very simple, almost abstract basic shapes. So it's not going to look like a photograph of a nude woman for sure. It's just a very abstract drawing that I'm doing. And I had this purple paint, so now what I'm doing is I'm painting the negative shape around the positive shape. This is something I do as well, just to kind of start my paintings. And I do the same thing when I do my little paintings. It's just a way of starting my painting. So I've got this drawing done with charcoal, and I like working with charcoal because it gets really interesting lines by taking your hands and smoothing, blending the lines with your hands. And I like doing that because it just gives it an interesting look to it. And this, if you can see, is a nude woman. She's laying on a surface. There's pillows there's going to be pillows in the background. There will be a bowl of fruit here, and a cat that she's stroking. So there's no symbols in it or anything. There's no reason why I put these things in here. It's like, when Keith was asked about her flowers, she said, I paint flowers because I love to paint flowers, that kind of thing. So, I do nude women because I like to do nude women. There's nothing wrong with that. And the thing is that I don't work from life. I don't really do nude men. I like doing nude women. Anyway, I have done in the past, I did a piece that I did in fiber. I'll be showing you that. It's kind of the same composition, and it's done as a fiber piece, but it's based on Matisse again. It's called Matisse, in fact. As I said, he's just one of my favorite artists. I love the way he does his Odalisque women. And so this is what this is. And I'm not sure at this point where it's going. I'm just painting in the negative shape to bring out the positive shapes in my work. I probably will not do her in a realistic color. She will probably be done in some blue tones. in her skin tone, her skin color. And the pillows are going to be more decorative, a little more decorative. And it's possible that I may do the pillows in collage. You know, I may find patterns in magazines or colors in magazines and use the shapes to build up a collage. This is like a carpet, so this will be done a little thicker, and I may use some molding paste to create the surface, you know, kind of a thick texture. And the cat will be, you know, just real simple shapes again. Not sure if it's going to be a black cat or a yellow cat or a silver cat, kind of a grayish silver cat. Her hair is probably going to be either a mahogany color, which I really like, probably because my own hair is red. Anyway, so that's kind of an example of where I'm going, and I will show you as I go how I do this. Okay, so I will probably be painting more on it tomorrow, and I will come back and talk a little bit more about my process. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, well, I think that, you know, I'm in this new obsession here. I'm really having fun doing this figure and working on her, and I had some pink, so I thought what I would do is, you know, use the skin color and some pink and some lavender and start bringing out the solidity of her figure. So you can see that she's starting to look more round and not so flat because of what I'm doing here. This is a technique where you work with the shape, like for instance the roundness of her hip. I actually accentuated that with my brush stroke, and the roundness of her belly, I accentuated that with my brush stroke. Even the roundness of her her breasts, I accentuated that with my brush strokes. And as you can see, also I added the pink in the background to repeat the pink in her figure, and I used green on the base for the floor, at least to start with. I'm really not sure if I'm going to stay with the green, but I wanted to paint around the whole entire figure, and so I used green as the bottom part of the foreground, and the purple and the pink that's up here, I used that for the background. So she is ready to go to the next step, which is bringing out the figure, and I probably will bring her out just a little bit here. It seems like she's a little too thin here. So I'll probably bring her out a little bit further so that she's not quite so thin here. I like the voluptuous roundness of my lady's hips, because that's something I do a lot. I'm in a round stage, it looks like. But everything is a repeat of the roundness, so the repeat of the sphere. And the painting is going to take on a dimension once it's finished. But right now it's just real abstract, and I will come back and let you know or show you my progression. Okay, so talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Samveta Shri Bhagavate Namaha Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Samveta Shri Bhagavate Namaha Om Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Samveta Shri Bhagavate Namaha. Sachidananda Parabrahma Purushottama